What's up, you guys? This is Tim Traver, the managing editor of the Diecast Collector. Tonight, depending on what part of the world you're from, we're doing a uh, late week feature and a theme day. So yesterday, I went to the dollar store. I found the other version of the one on the right. Now, one on the left, I had this for a while, and I kind of wanted to save it for today. That one right here, this car right here, I saw that a long time ago at a Eckerd in Virginia Beach. Um, this was before a shoe store took over. So back then, I actually said this on the other video, so when that drops, you'll hear it too. So anyway, that particular car, that Porsche, this Porsche right here, it's only made for 1 year. This would made in several. Don't worry, I'll put everything in the description. Anyway, that particular Porsche, I saw that on a peg one time on the back of the peg wall. I didn't get the car. I At the time I'm like, do I want this car? Or do I want? Because I had like 5 other cars. My dad bought them for me. I can't remember offhand. But that was one of them I wanted to get, but like, so I didn't get it, unfortunately. But now I got the car. I got two of these things. So however, there will be, now I'm just going to state for the record, there will be a third one coming. I will get a third one. However, that third one, I'm going to get it where it's customized. So I could either have rear wide tires on it. So if I want to put slicks under it, I could put slick. If I want to put like a street tire underneath it, I could put a street tire. That's all it's going to be for. Like a race car type setup. So that's why I wanted to get a third one so I can get real rider tires put on it and all that other good stuff. But like I said, that's coming on down the road. That's not going to come down right now. I have to find somebody that can actually do that custom work for me. And I don't want the body being, I don't want nothing. I really don't want anything, don't want anybody. I don't really want any. If I do give it to someone, I got the words. I'm trying to get the words out, but I'm mixing up all the stuff. You get where I'm coming from. If I could find somebody that customized that, I don't want them to tamper with the body contour or the paint job. Kind of want to keep that all crisp and all, because that's a very rare car. The 90s, to me, the 90s were the most purest, but the rarest cars that ever Hot Wheels or Matchbox ever put out, in my personal opinion. Now, other people could state the other kinds. That's fine. But this is my generational car. The one on the left is my generational car. Grew up with that. However, on the right, this is the modern day. So it's kind of like, does the modern day Hot Wheel stack up to the 90s? Not so much. However, because 90s can stack up a lot more. And plus, if you go back, this type of design here started in like, I would say around like 80 something. That dark blue card, it started out late. It started way back in the 80s. I want to say around like 81, 83-ish, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe late 80s, like probably 86, about before I was born. I could be wrong. So anyway, that kind of card lasts all the way up to, of course, 1999. But there was a shift in the change, and I showed y'all that shift and change yesterday on the other ones that I've done. So in retrospect, I like to go back to the days where I could find certain Hot Wheels or certain Matchboxes or certain cars like that in this time period, especially on the left. And I could tell you exactly stories, or I have fond memories of certain cars. However, there is another few more cars. I won't be able to get them next week. But the following week, on the 1st of September, I will get probably a good substantial amount of cars. Um, I do have a substantial amount of cars here that will kind of like go with that for quite a while. And then I have also cars that I can just start and put in a car show and whatnot. So that's another thing. And also maybe this weekend I'll film that Skyline for y'all. That Fast and the Furious. The Skyline that I acquired like a few weeks ago. Oh yeah, a few weeks ago. So that's another one that I'll do eventually, and that's another car I will do. And then a month, and then in September I'll do a big car because I already done one for July and August. I'll do one here soon for September and October. Well, October I already know what the car is going to be, sitting right in front of me off camera. I already know what it is. But anyway, like I said, guys and girls, and then November, I'll throw up another one. I'll throw up another one for November and December as well. But anyway, like I'm going to tell y'all, so stay tuned for all that stuff and more. If you like this kind of content or you like the short kind of content, either or, doesn't matter. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. Make sure you respect in the comment section. Tell your friends, neighbors all about it. And yeah, go over to Tim Traver the Diecast Collective blog and go subscribe to that channel and make sure you do all that stuff over there too. Because both channels you want to subscribe. Don't subscribe to one, subscribe to both. I'm telling you right now, we're on the road to 100 subscribers on both channels. And we're going to try to get that before the end of the summer to fall. And I want to do that really, really close to my best because right now I want to get that up and I want to get it over a certain amount before next year when I start my own podcast. So that's another reason why that I kind of want to get everything going. But also at the same time, I just want to do more content for you guys and probably more shorts, probably another time. Not today, maybe later on this afternoon or tonight or whatever. I feel that I want to do one. But anyway, I just wanted to take a few minutes out of my day, guys, and just go down to memory lane and show y'all some of the cars. Now, unfortunately, the one on the right is too new. I don't remember that at all. The one on the left, I can recall perfectly well to a point. But I did see that car sitting on the back peg of the Eckerts in Virginia Beach, and I didn't buy it. I just saw it, and I'm like, okay, I'm putting a pass on it because I had 5 in my hand. I just didn't want to get any more, and plus my hands were small back then, not the hands I got now. The meaty as heck. But anyway, so like I said, guys and girls, I just wanted to take y'all back to that time frame and just show y'all a little bit of the different cars I grew up on. There's a few more coming up. Like I said, at the first week of September, after I get my money again, I'll be buying a few more other cars. There will be more of that coming up, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, because there's a one that I'm going to get. I'll tell you right now. It's an old school from the 50s. I'm not going to go. I kind of went in a little bit yesterday, sent the Easter egg for it. It has like a comic book look on the side of it. When you see this car and you see that pairing of the other car I have in the other room, I just got to get the package one, and I'll get the other two for it. You'll understand where I'm coming from. Now, update. I'm going to try to find the Mercedes-Benz that I done about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I'm going to try to find, I found the car yesterday at a dollar store. Forgot to get it. So I'm going to try to find the car today. And maybe, possibly, I might be able to do a video. If not, then I'll just have to wait another time. Either way, still tried my best. But anyway, guys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I'm going to go ahead and put everything on the blog, so go check out Tim Traver from the Tim Traver Diecast Collective blog. And if you're on the main, just keep staying tuned for all that. And if you're on the actual blog, but you're on here too, subscribe both. I always keep encouraging y'all to do that because it just helps me out. And then I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff done as well as on here. So like I told everyone before, and I'll say it again, if you're new to the channel or you're new but you're not subscribed but you want to keep coming back and you're not, you get where I'm going with it. I do what they call open and package type style content. Sometimes just more packaged than it is open, depending on if I have the car or not. We do weekly features, we do car shows, we do shorts, we do all of the above. Also, we'll tell you the year, make, and model, the color, when it was made, debuted, and when it ended. This all is kind of like separating the rest. And I'm not saying it to be disrespectful, mean, or anything like that. Don't take what I'm saying the wrong way. This is actually taking this whole entire Diecast Collective blog, the blog, and the main channel is taking it and pushing it to a whole different direction where most other diecasters out there are not doing that. And they just only do certain style, which I'm not saying it to be mean. Again, I'm not criticizing anyone. They have their certain styles, certain techniques, certain methods, certain whatever. Me, I'm a little bit more different. I go for a little bit more aggressive, respectful type stance. So I'm kind of bringing back the old and the new. There's some other cars I'm trying to find. They're just hard to find. And I just like to show y'all a little bit of my backstories behind my cars when I was growing up and versus now. That's the only way. But anyway, guys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I'm going to go ahead and put all this stuff on both channels. I already done the actual blog. I actually did all the stuff, the articles on Facebook and Twitter this morning before I went to bed. So I got that all taken care of. Now I just want to get this stuff out. And then if I get the actual car, if I find the actual car and a person named Nameless gets the car for me, I'll do an update video and show that to you when I get that car. If not, then I'll just have to keep looking. Anyway, guys and girls, alright, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to go roll. I'm going to go get that car, try to find that Mercedes and whatnot. But anyway, like I always tell y'all, until next time, this is Tim Traver, the managing editor of the Diecast Collective. You have yourself a fantastic day or night, depending on what part of the world you're from. Until next time, we're out.